And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my adventuring through Skyrim. We'll be on for quite a while tonight. Why aren't you? Uh-oh, that's not good. Alright, looks like I'll have to do a manual switch. Didn't do it last time. Okay, there we go. That solves that issue. Minor technical issues, so I hope everybody's having a good day. I had a pretty good one. I found some new articles for the short box, set up for stream tomorrow night, which I hope to see some of you there. I got some actually pretty interesting movie stuff coming out, and I think I gotta make up my short box. And as usual, if we get enough attention, Sammy will make an appearance, because that is how we work on this stream. We grift. I am trying to raise money for some new little add-ons and some of the paid mods they have. Hey, Ladybug! So I'm looking to raise about $25. I don't have it, but the tip thing should be all set up. Let me... What the... Oh, don't tell me you... Darn it! The tip thing should be all set up, but let me check that here. Check that here real quick. Hey, Ladybug. Ladybug, you're the first one in chat. You know what that means. The damning evidence happens.
Hey, Tigger. What's up, Poop? Oh, my God, he fell. No.
And the evidence of Jay tripping park mascots continues. I'll have to find more mascots falling. See if I can find some really fun ones to... So how is everybody doing? And why didn't that work? Oh, it bugged again. I hate it when it does that. Oh, it updated, and I'm going to have to go in and manually fix it again. Hey, Lady the Eye Dog, Crazy Clown Town. Good to see you guys, too. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I am checking to see why the hell this stream elements isn't working. So let's give it a test run, shall we? Overlays, alert overlay, there we go, and emulate subscriber. He expects the Spanish Inquisition. Alright, just a tip event. Alright, so those are working, fantastic. All right, so those are working. Fantastic. Now, let's go play some Skyrim. I found some... I was trolling around in the character creation thing, and I found some pretty awesome freaking mods, and I'm probably going to pick them up next month, some of the good paid ones. So, let's go to here. I got some nice lemonade. So, I have an old Sammy story for you all. Do you guys want to hear a Sammy story from when he was a little puppy? Because if you do, I will happily tell you a Sammy puppy story. Alright, so it was the first year I had him, and Sammy is 8 months old. He is all kinds of puppy kicky energy, and it's the middle of winter in Massachusetts. That means it's snowy, and no one shovels the sidewalk, so he's not getting his normal walkies. And it sucks because he wants to cuddle, but at the same time, he just wants to bounce around. And he was a pretty big guy, pup. And he was still pretty, he was the runt of the litter, but, you know, he was still a puppy. But he he came up and he wanted to come up on here with me. And, you know, I didn't think anything of it. He comes up all the time. Well, he was particularly squirming today. That day, particularly. And he decided that he was going to jump on the table, and he knocked over a full cup of coffee all over my keyboard. Now, this didn't make me very happy, and yes, I got very, very angry. But it wasn't because he destroyed my keyboard. It's because he did destroy it. The full cup of coffee went all over the keyboard. It wouldn't connect anymore. It was gone. There was no more keyboard. And this day, of all days that he did it, was Christmas Day. Because I spend Christmas Day alone. I don't go out anywhere. Christmas really stresses me out. So, it was Christmas Day, and I have a Christmas Day tradition with a couple of friends. Is the antisocial people in us, after we're done with our families, we sit around and dick around on WoW till midnight. Fortunately, that didn't happen that year.
No lolly.
And because of that, it hasn't happened since. So Sammy killed the Christmas tradition, but I still wouldn't give him up for anything in the world.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since you've had a good night.
Yeah, it sucked, but you know, it's okay. I ended up getting a new keyboard the next day and still using it to this day, and would like something a little different, but you know, I'll take what I can get at this point.
Word on the street is go. Let me take a look at what you found. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. Don't sound so eager. It's not a social visit. That's between you and Maven. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people. Of course, your pay. You're smart as... Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from.
Hey, I want to talk to you. You're pretty tough. I respect that. I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans.
Took a pair of scissors,
but it was always about the killing for them.
I wanted to give him a haircut. He cut his ear. And, oh my goodness, that poor puppy!
Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink. We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few... They didn't put up much of a fight. Then the leader of our clan got... No, we usually let them go. Luckily, we tore each other to pieces. After it was over, I left his head on... Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did. I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago.
Alright, let's go talk to Maven Blackbriar.
Guess it's all clear. Ain't no doubt about it. Beefskin is back.
Probably still loves to my stepnephew to this day, but it's pronounced Kopi. Oh, short for Copenhagen. Ah.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
So you're the one. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Once again, Brynjolf sends me someone with no backbone, no determination. Faith. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done
good
correctly?
lord, that's a big dog.
There's no gray area. I hope not. I have a competitor called Honningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you in on all the details. Of course, nothing gets done without my approval. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
You know what?
One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You...
Lady, you're a daredevil maid. Worth it. Each task holds crimes heavily.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Great Dane height, about my knee. I'm 5'10" for reference. 5'10", good lord! You're like Kata tall, dude! You're like, you're tall little Kata! It was an interesting day. So they were working on stuff on the roof, and Sammy was hearing banging, sitting next to me, and barking at everything. Just that little alert bark he has.
We are but
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic nor the passing of time.
of our own corruption. While
Lady, could you spare a... Of course.
mortality, and now walk among the stars.
Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. Really? Do you have a place that... Oh, well...
I do have a
Thanks
place.
anyway.
Looking for my husband Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
Alright, let's talk to Cuckle McFucklet over here. He was a very... Kata's 4'10". Same difference. Anything under 6 feet is a midget.
We drink to our youth.
Marianne B, good to see you.
Can't a man drink? I'm gonna keep this short. Honningbrews owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's
Oh, and my
Captain
new
of the
phone
Guard.
case came in.
we're
And I
gonna
already took
poison
off the pain in the ass bottom protector here. Because I went to plug my phone in and it already broke off.
No, that's the beauty of the whole
2
plan.
hours. But otherwise,
We're
it's
going
a
to
solid
get
case.
Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. You're going to happen by and lend. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it. Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get
I don't
it
make
done.
the rules, Ladybug.
Now
I
get
just
going
go with them.
before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty. Both of the buildings are connected by tunnel. There's an entrance to it, and I've already removed the boards so that Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead. I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but
Fantastic,
he's working my
you're fine.
fingers to the... He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the meadery. If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabjorn ends up in jail, she's gonna take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the... Once Sabjorn is out of the way, consider it just more of the dirty work.
All right.
I did my part getting them in there.
If it's
Now
work
you
you're looking
need
for,
to clear them out.
Hulda's the one to talk to.
Remember, Sabjorn
If you need
will
more
be
food or
needing
drink,
help.
speak to Hulda.
Make it look
Now
good.
please, no more questions.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? Hmm?
Chops and
What of
steaks fit for a
Thorald?
Jarl.
Is
Please
he
see my
nothing?
selection of finest
So don't
clothes.
Six feet is a Midwest midget. Well, yeah, you like, is it like there are a massive amount of Scandinavians that settled there? And apparently Colombians too, but Sevi doesn't count.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tape. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined. Oh, really? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. Okay. No need to make rash decisions. Here's my only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated. I bought some poison. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever... Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Now I've got to clean up this mess.
Uh-oh. That's a text message. Sorry, so, yeah, well, Short Box is on for tomorrow night. Me and the Ginger Wolverine will be live. There's actually some pretty cool stuff happening in Comic Land that I found out today, and I can't wait. And I'll be doing some pre-orders at my local comic shop because of it. What's he saying? Also was thinking as much as I love him. You go back to it. Yeah. All right. Oh. Close, right about. let's go do this quest. Justin Stevens. People have plans this weekend, other than unless sitting around the house is your weekend plan, that's just happening. Midget. I'm 6 feet tall. I always feel like everybody's really short. Kind of like Jay. Jay's tall. So Jay posted on Instagram that during the 9-Line meetup, and he posted with Baby Yoda, not Yoda, and he posted, and I responded with, oh my goodness, Jay's there without his handler, and why didn't Wicked travel with you? Always with the midget slander. When I wore heels, I was 6 feet tall. That's acceptable. .510. In all fairness, in all fairness, though, 5'10" is the national average for an adult human male. .58 is, I think 5'5" is for a woman. 5'6". Heels once to my cousin's engagement party. My mom couldn't get over how tall I was. Felt like a giant for once. an inch shorter than me. Aww. The air gets pretty thin up here. It's kind of why I'm just kind of lightheaded all the... Ow. The air was thin up there. What's up, Michael Moose? Whew.
Was something we discussed unclear? Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished.
I can't
suppose
wait
you can
to see
wait around if
Sabjorn
you must.
squirm.
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord.
His lungs are
It's
full.
my finest brew yet. I call
The
it
air's
honey
good
brew
in the
reserve.
lower levels,
I
not
think you'll
so
find it
thin.
pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn. I don't think that could have gone any better. So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps... Here, this should help. Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need it, I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk... Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Ooh, what is this? I'll take that. What's in here? Empty display case. Let's check and see what this promissory note says. Within the enclosed, you'll find payment As we discussed, Honeybrew Media should join now, and just another weird symbol. Interesting. Whoever shall it be? It's not a surprise to me. Whew. If you are enjoying the stream, please hit that like, hit that sub button. Push me out into the algorithm. Every single one helps.
Hey, watch it!
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Can't you bother me at my
I know,
armor stand
Crazy
in the market?
Condo, but it's
Or are you
so
that
damn
desperate for trade?
good! It's one of the best in the game!
I trust you have good news for me? This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol. Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services. I believe we're done.
I remember the first time going through things happened. I felt betrayed. Yeah, but did you do all the Radiant quests too, Crazy Clown Town, so you could unlock it fully?
Word on the Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild? Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Need something?
Ah, there you are. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever. They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godgel lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullumai. Gullumai is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, and see what you come up with.
Wagon the
Talk
Dark
to
Elf,
Brynjolf
who is
before you
the
leave if you
Stormcloaks.
have any questions.
Stormcloaks are the way to go.
Got a minute? I can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim. but he's no mastermind. Trouble? Huh. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Golemai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. I'm glad to see you're embracing our methods. It would be a waste to lose a contact at the East Empire Company before we had the entire story. Just keep on Golemai's tail, and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Good luck in Solitude. Keep Golemai alive.
Let's talk a second.
Remind him who we are.
My sister in crime. What do you need?
Need some gold? I may have some wood. Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair. The only way this guild's going to continue to grow is by taking extra work.
I will take extra work. Patient.
I've been looking for you. Ah, a letter from... Looks like that's it. Got...
Items, books, letter.
Oh.
Not running across Skyrim. Let's head to Solitude. This pocket.
You could say the Rathway is the city under the city.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
No. More importantly, good care.
come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Ricker. If not, keep your nose...
No lollygagging.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore. I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of firebranded wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
All right. Never done it this way before. Normally I have to tail him and, you know, end up killing him because, well, that's how he rolls.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do. Please. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Ooh, what's next? All right, let's see here. Okay, let's see.
Fresh off the boat. The freshest in Skyrim.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
This is an ode to
I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
staunch protectors.
Ah, good. Can't have the buyer get... Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods. Not at all. I consider it as far as Golden Glow Estate goes. I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry. It was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry.
Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. Feel free to make requests. Oh, no. But being surrounded by good music... Sure. What can I do for you? Yes? Our hero claims a warrior's heart.
What?
And stealth. I don't know, for some reason, I just got hit by a wall of tired.
Citizen. Helgen, destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
here after all. Is someone there?
See what's in here. Ooh, nice, got it. Nice stuff for Devlin there, that's for sure. Happy I went up there. doing that. I couldn't have him alerting
people. Over here.
Really? Quiet chat. Everything okay? Is it really that compelling, me sneaking around? Because, dang. Everybody's quiet.
There's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I see you wish to be reasonable. Perhaps I misjudged you. The name of the person you want is Carlia. Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus.
We need to
Now
talk.
she's after Mercer.
Show signs of life, cheese chat. I agree with Ladybug.
Help? No, no. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me. I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, where the end began. Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
I have not had nearly enough caffeine today. On the upside, it's not 100 degrees in here, and I can, you know... drink a copious amount of coffee.
Be careful.
Clearly didn't drink enough, Ladybug. Exactly. It sounds like you gotta brew your own Ladybug. Have you ever had mocha pot? Ever picked up a mocha pot? I like my coffee, and I'm really kind of picky about it, where I go, how I make it, stuff like that. I have a mocha pot, I have a French press, and I got, you know, the standard drip coffee, which is normally what I drink every day. Over the winter, as I was saying, over the winter, I typically drink warm coffee, not cold. What's that house? You not unlocked the house yet? No, not yet. Head back to White. Head into the Dragonry. Oh. So I got a Skyrim story. So when I first played Skyrim,
they're reforming the dawn.
Building furniture, legit, Larry the iDot, legit. So when I first started playing Skyrim, I originally, I was on PS3 and I was doing my best, but the game bugged out right at a pivotal main quest point, and because of that, I hadn't picked it up again till PC.
There's a So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Remember, your mind
I
is
only
the
drink
best
hazelnut
weapon you
flavored
have.
coffee. That's okay. When I go out and I have to do my errands and stuff, they have there's a local place that has an extra large, which is about, you know, that big, kind of about the size of this, right? But yeah, about the size of that without the lid and everything, and a little bit thicker around, and it costs $5 and it lasts me the whole trip. usually about 2 hours.
You there. The Dawn Guard. We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those bloodsuck. Ha! Isran's
I've
going
been looking
to
for
like
you.
you.
Got
Go
something
talk
I'm
to
supposed
him
to
at Fort
deliver.
Dawn Guard.
Your hands
Southeast of Riften. He'll
I've
decide
been
if
looking
you're
for you.
Dawn Guard material.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Wish it would tell me what it added. People like that.
I don't claim to. Take a look. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
You should talk to the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. Lend any aid you can.
What did you need?
Did Gullamai give up any... No. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again. Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished. Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each... I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that... If only we knew where she was. There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. We have to go out there before she disappears again. Yes, I'm going with you. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Whew. Eating up.
Still have quite a good bit of jobs available. Well, well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this should compensate you for your find. Could I give you a little tip? take every job you can get, or else you'll end up a beggar.
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be? Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward, now would it? Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me.
Items. Let's check and see what I want upgraded. Apparel. Alright, so carrying capacity is nice. Pickpocket, no. Yup, we're gonna go with
Next
gloves.
time. I'm supposed to allow... Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward. Your new piece will enhance your skill. Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a disc. Okay, there you go.
Alright. 25% lock picking, bitches.
You could have just asked.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Drink water, morning coffee. The most New Englanders only drink ice. Like, we don't do a lot of hot coffee up here. At least not when I was doing my thing.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Looking for work.
Fine.
It's one thing to say you
Try to
got
get
the
your
skills
hands
to be a
dirty.
thief. It's another to actually use them.
Alright. Trying to figure out how to buy that freaking rogue's house, the Thieves Guild house. I want to deposit stuff.
Got lots of jobs available. Interested?
Even if you're one... Maul? Yeah. That jerk works for Maven. I guess he's better at all that talking stuff anyway. I just mess everything up.
Where'd Vex go? He was just right here.
It's one thing to say you've got the skills.
So, feeling loose? How about you run a job for me?
I'll be right back, actually. I gotta use the restroom. I am back.
Ready for some work, or
It's
you just
one
gonna
thing
wander
to say.
around all day?
Splendid. There's a house of... Very well. Just let me know when you have the necessary fun.
Halfway there.
I have work if you've got the backbone.
This one says Golden Hills Plantation.
So, feeling loose? How about...
Site east of Rorikstead after a short quest. Alright.
Run a job for me.
Let's get this done and see if we can get some more gold made. I'm only gonna go for about another... What time is it? 40 minutes. I'm a little tired and Sammy's looking at me back there like he wants some cuddle time, so...
Hey, good to see you.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some account. They say the big old palace there was built by Ysgramor himself.
Careful with sugar, I get kidney stones real easy. Yeah! I've had one or two of those, Larry. My dad had them all the time. It was just not fun. But I think my dad had them more because he only had one functioning kidney.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside.
Yo, llama pajamas! Welcome in! Here's some Jay!
Oh my god, he flew! No! I'll be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead. Just make certain you keep your eyes open, Carla. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. That's enough of this unnecessary chatting. We need to keep going. They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, not a lot of skill. That should do it. After you. Carlia's been through here. What does she expect to find? The stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard. Chain over there and watch out for the spikes. It's like Carlia reset all of the traps.
Yeah, I had them 5 times 2 years. Yeah, kidney stones are no joke, man. My grandfather had them worse than my dad. They had to go in and, like, physically break them up and shit.
Something's near. Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
I'll take every bit of gold I can get.
Who's there? Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. them ahead.
Passing those things is...
Bone chimes. Clever. To wake the bugger, I'd bet. Don't blunder in it. What was the... Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. You screamed your last!
Listen, you lawnmower.
Your blood will adorn my blade. What was that? Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
You go ahead and slaughter all them, dude. Make my life easy. Random potion of glibness.
What is it? This shouldn't take long.
Man, this guy does not know the art of subtlety. one that broke out of... I hate that guy. So, next month, I think I'm going to spoil myself a little bit, and I'm going to get that new Sauron Lego set. We'll see. I don't know.
Written your own.
Not what I wanted to do, but we'll go with it. Sneak.
Door up ahead. It's perfect for hiding an ambush. Ready. It's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlisle already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlisle is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving.
Traitorous wretch!
you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Haunting Brew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence.
Weak-minded fool.
The next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
See, if you read a lot of books and absorb a lot of that stuff, then you don't get surprised by stuff like this, Crazy Clowntown. You think it's an awesome twist, but there's no mental scarring.
It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
I'm gonna shove that sword up his wazoo. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Uh-oh, nope. No, it is not Sammy time. It is not Sammy time. It is Daddy streaming time. I know.
Easy.
Everybody wants to say
Easy.
hi to you, but they
Don't
gotta
get up so
wait.
quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death.
It was a good twist. I was 13. I played video games, not books. I played video games, well, kind of played video games and books.
More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's
I don't know, I haven't gotten any Sammy taxes today.
My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for
I haven't gotten any
irony's sake.
Sammy taxes,
Before
so
both of you
I don't
arrived,
know.
I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. The only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity.
Yeah,
There
he
were
likes
three
to
of us.
he likes to
Myself,
pat around.
Gallus, and Mercer.
No, Bubba.
We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about
Not
it later.
yet.
Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains to lay to rest. I promise to join you there as soon as I can. He was a scholar, a master thief. It was Gallus who inducted. Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down.
Winter. Okay, so we
I can't
gotta
help
go
but think that
this
I'm responsible for what happened to you.
fucked up that polar bear. Holy shit. That's a long way down. Be very quiet on. It is, I think. Everybody's out of town for G&G. We might get an epic mic stream after FNT. But otherwise, I think it's going to be really quiet. Everybody's out of town. Like they're either literally out of town or out of country. Lord knows when Ryan's coming back. Jay's in Savannah.
Hail, friend. Ah, but you look tired. You've never had a taste of it's sweet, but enough to. Ah, cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
Do something! By Eastmere, you won't leave here alive. That's all you
Guess
it's
it's
all
something. Must have run off.
Wow, they beat that wolf to death. Sevi is yeah, Sevi's live. Sevi is definitely live. Sevi wants some time, so he's gonna get it probably in a few minutes. Actually, right now, we're gonna give this a hard save. All right, Bubba. You want to come say hi to people? Come on. And there is the Sammy. You're not a prop, and I never put an electric collar on you. There he is. There's the boy. You want to smell the controller? Okay. But yes, there he is. Here's the little... Oh, that's a big puppy yawn. Oh, good boy. He's a good boy. Hey, don't you start with me. Good boy. You're such a good puppy. You are. Need a potty? Okay, give me a minute. We'll go potty. Yeah, but he definitely is giving me the gotta go out eyes look and stuff like that. So I am just gonna call it here. Tomorrow night we'll be live with the short box. Whoa, you all right? Okay. I'll be live with the short box, and then Sunday we'll come back with Skyrim. And since it's Sunday and it's just as chill as heck day, we'll probably do a little bit longer stream than normal. So yeah, thanks everybody for coming through. I do appreciate it. Please, if you did like the stream, hit that like and hit that sub button. Whoa! You ate your dinner a little too fast, didn't you? Hit that like and hit that sub button, and you know, for this little guy right here to help keep his dog food costs down. All right. And thank you everybody for coming through, and I will see you all tomorrow night, I hope. Have a great night. Peace.